Welcome to Fort Nova. Pardon if there are any road noises. I am out in my garage. I fell and chopped all them trees behind me, and it's what's gonna keep me warm next year. And the sense of accomplishment with that is unlike any other. Okay, the ongoing insanity that are my house guests, my mice. They are quite bold, these guys. I was in the kitchen one day and it ran right in front of me and behind a piece of furniture, and I thought, okay, So the first one, I built a little like mouse trap of sorts to guide it gently outside. And I'm sure just did a little U-turn and came right back in, more than likely. But I stepped up my game. You know, at first I was just using just peanut butter around the rim of these buckets, just hoping that they would take a little lick and fall in. And I was noticing that they were taking licks. The peanut butter had these cute little tongue marks on them. But it turned out I would look in the bucket and the peanut butter would be gone and there was just a ton of shit in the bucket. So the mice were just shitting in the bucket just to like totally rub it in my face. That hurt a bit. But then I stepped it up a little bit more and I ended up using a piece of cardboard tubing. I've caught 3 mice to date. 3 mice, and I relocate them down by the lake, and now they have lakefront property. Like, who'd want to live in my house if you can live in lakefront property?
Okay, my sweet little friend. You are free to go. You don't have to live under my tyranny anymore. Go. Oh, you're not running out of there all that fast. Hey. You for real? Yeah, go. Be free. Yeah. Oh, so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Poo out of there.
They're just little balls of fur. That's all they are. They're just little balls. I just want to like hold them and cuddle them or like wear them humanely as earrings somehow. So inspired by all my mousy friends, I have started filling holes in the house with that expanding foam because I was starting to see where the little buddies were kind of hanging out and congregating with their poops and stuff, and there was like a highway right here.
And another one right here. Do you want me to put my hand in? I'm just kidding. They probably saw my hand and ran, little cuties.
So I've been filling those up with gap filler, been filling up a little bit outside, and pro tip, using steel wool to keep the squirrel out that keeps running into my house.
Ugh, I mean, I don't like chewing on this stuff, you know? So like, why would a suri, right? So you just kind of like, and then I'm gonna put hydraulic cement over top of it, so. Oh, I need to do my dishes. I need some steel wool. I'm just kidding.
It was really cute one day. I was chopping wood and the squirrel was like super sweet and lovely and just kept hanging out with me. And I was like, yeah, you're very tame. What's going on here? And it turned out that he was very vocal, but it turns out that he was just mad at me because I was near the opening into my house. So I'm trying to make my house into Fort Knox, but if I learned anything with Franny, no matter how much sealant I put on her, she should be rated to be a submarine at this point. No matter how much I put on her, she still leaks. So I'm willing to bet there are still gonna be little mice, and I'm starting to live with it. You know, it's a farmhouse, and they're just my buddies, and when I can, I will remove them from the premises, but for the most part, they're here to stay. Their families were here before me. All right. Behind me, under that wood right there, there's a beam. And eventually I'm gonna use the beam to be the support for the second floor of my house. Cool. It's from 1860. It's from a barn in extremely rural Nova Scotia. I bought that beam. I ended up buying 3 more beams plus this little one that they just threw in because, pretty charming. And I think I made them laugh a lot because I showed up to pick up the beam with my mid-size, mid-luxury SUV, Jerry. The beam's 17 feet long. When I first got it in the car, it actually did fit, and I strapped it in, and they were pretty impressed. They still thought I'd get pulled over, but they were pretty impressed. But then there were no seats left for Pat, who was with me at the time. And when we went to rejig the beam, it went through my windshield and broke it pretty good. And then we drove back an hour and a half. We ended up getting Bubba's trailer, drove back an hour and a half, got the beam, drove back an hour and a half, broke my car again.
Yeah, I mean, it was more successful today. We almost
got home.
We got home with almost no issues at all.
Yeah, I tried to back it up
Except
back
when
in.
we tried to back it into the garage.
Got a little...
Just a little crack there. Yeah. This support beam hasn't really been too supportive
This
so
beam
far.
has been a real asshole.
So yeah, I drove like 6 hours in total to get this beam. I broke my windshield, I broke the back of my car, and put a lot of strain on Pat and I's relationship, but it was worth it. One day it's gonna go in there, I'm gonna sit and have a bourbon and look at it and have a laugh. Why don't we call Pat?
Good day, sir.
Oh, hello, Patrick. You are on speakerphone, just so you know.
Speakerphone.
How much just jackassery was there involved with this beam? And not on you. You just were a really polite friend that went along for the ride.
Yeah, well, my dad's like Clark Griswold, so I've had a lot of these missions where they just blow up in the face. So it was entertaining for me. But yeah, it was definitely a Griswold moment,
Well, Pat, thank you for going along with me. I'm glad no one got hurt.
Hey, yeah, anytime. I miss the daily commute, so.
As you can see, my light just burned out, and yeah, I don't have power in the barn. So it's just battery, and the battery just died. So I think those are the film gods telling us that this is the end. So, yeah. I'm gonna just curl up on my beam, make it worth my money. Here, so. Oh, I'll show you the extra one they gave me. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Kidding me? Kidding me? Look at this. 1860. Don't know what I'll do with it. Probably just, I don't know, support something. It's so heavy. Think about that 17-footer. Yeah. All right, y'all come back now, you hear? Is that a beam in your lap, or are you just happy to see me? Actually, it's both. Because yeah, this is a beam, and I am always happy to see you.